This is the Okamoto model ACC12.24DX Grindex system, 3-axis reciprocating surface grinder, new 2008. I'm going to follow you for the walk around.
Yeah, sure. We'll do some manual control. We'll start off to the side here. Coming straight away, we've got saddle lock right here. These are the controls for saddle in and out. I've got them really close together right now, as I do up on the table too. And that's just to simulate an operation, so we don't have to wait 15 minutes for it to happen. The coolant pumps down here. Little guy with the trough, you see, it's kind of where it belongs, right here. It's not plugged in currently, but that all would sit right here. Right up above it, hydraulic motor. Coming back around, the servo motor for the cross slide. Right above it, of course, the spindle motor. Oil reservoir, it's all up. That all looks good. Yeah, coming back through here now, we've got the length of cord, which is all really for the chuck. So depending on your table traverse, I'm not going that far, but we got plenty of cord for that. That's what this plug is. These are all my temporary lines coming in for the 480. We're going straight into the disconnect here. These are my colored wires here. We don't need that. And yeah, disconnect, controller, and over on the door here, that's the servo controller right there, chuck controller, and spindle control right here, the frequency drive, the Mitsubishi. That's the A700. Off to your left here, we've got a transformer, 480, 240 transformer that I checked out. It does work fine. I put 480 to it, so that should be good to go to run this if you have low voltage in the shop. That goes with it. Coming around here, standard controls here. Got manual right here, and we've got table setting right there. And again, like I said, I've got these things set pretty close, so when we fire it all up, things happen rather quickly, which is kind of what we want, just so we can do an auto cycle and show how the control works. And there's the wheel that came with it, that was on there. We'll spin that up right away. You need hydraulics, then we'll turn on the spindle, play with the frequency a little bit, and then we'll get into a little bit in the auto cycle. See what I can do for you there. So yeah, that said, we're just going to turn on hydraulics first. Let me get over here. I'm too tall for this thing anyhow. Let's turn on hydraulics, and that'll make us ready on the display here. It should. And we're in a parked position with the table. At least I was before I played with it. This needs to be out. That needs to be out. We're set here. This is table speed control, and this is your cross slide, whether you want to do plunge or incremental. And right now we're in a neutral position. So, and this is speed. This is the amount of increment on the cross slide, and you'll see it. We're just moving right along at about a ½ inch at a clip. Hydraulics on. We're just gonna hit spindle on right away. We don't need to leave it on for the whole time. We'll turn it on right now. Start it up. I don't even know where I left it set at, maybe 45 hertz. Still coming up. Yeah, we're sitting at 45 hertz right now. We'll leave it there for a few seconds, and I'm just using the arrow keys here, and I can probably bring it up a little bit. See the 45? And I'm just going to, this starts off kind of slow, and it's going to pick up speed here in a second. And maybe take it up to 50, 55. I haven't even been up that far yet. We're starting to move fast. We're at 48, 50, 51, 3, 4, 5, almost 60 hertz. And go back to the wheel now. It's spinning a lot faster. Sounds nice. Got the oil up on top there. That's all good. All the reservoirs are up on this thing, so it's cleaning well. And we can peel that off and come back to the control now. Let's see if I get this right. We'll shut this down. Just quickly, this is the course feed amount, 5/10 I'm at. This is mag right here. We're about 60% on the magnet for the chuck control. This is transition. We're at what point I'm going to go from coarse to fine, which is at 5/10. Everything's in tenths on here, as you can see. So it's pretty straightforward. And this is the amount I'm going to take off. Once it transitions, I'm taking off 2/10 on fine feed. Coarse feed, fine feed, transition point. This is my controller for the whole machine, auto, manual, or manual feed, and this is spark out. We're doing one spark out. And yeah, I could probably go into manual. This is rapid here, so if I come on over here, it'll clock too. I'm just going to hit rapid up. You see it over there now, and the numbers, and look to your left. You stay there for a second. Now I'm going to go down. After it goes down, now go to your right, and you see this thing ping again. I can just set this anywhere, like right there, and make this my 0 point. And from here on out, I can just take off, which is what I've been doing, if I get in the right position here. Oh, and here's manual too, for that matter. Manual is the pulse generator, so this is kind of nice. Incrementally, what do we got here? 1,000, let me read 0, we go 1 clip. That's pretty nice. 100,000, 10th of a million, that's pretty cool. There's 1, that works nice, and 5. Reset, 5, 5, 5, right on up there. So that works good. Coming over here, we can reset everything. Oh, this is incremental too, I think. I can hit this one too. In manual mode, I forget, I think this one works increment. Every time you hit it, it hits once. There it is. If you go into the down feed mode, whatever you're preset at, 5/10, it'll take it off over here. So there's 5 down. I didn't even try it if it'll go up. I don't think it'll go up, only down, yeah. So it's 5, 5, now I'm at getting down towards 0. That's it. Oh, then we went into fine feed. So it simulates the whole program, 5/10, and then it went over to 2/10. That was pretty cool. That's all, and then back to my setting mode. We're gonna do it. Everything we do here will be a 5,000ths program, crossing over at 5/10. So that's that. I'm gonna put this in the down feed position, and basically just tell the table to take off in left position, and we are going to do not a traverse, we're going to do in vertical. It's each traverse of the table versus each traverse of the cross feed. That one takes the longest. I know it's a lot of explanation, but we'll give this a shot. Let's see if we just take off here, send the table to the left. I can speed that up a little bit. Now if you watch the clock, you won't see it, watch the clock. We're just doing, it might as well just come in on the clock on this one. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. So we're clocking right now. This happens a lot faster. We're at 3 thousandths. It's taking off 5 each one. Each second hit. 2 hits of the 2 traverses of the table is 1 feed. And 5. And 5. Now we're going to go into fine feed. 2/10 it should take off. There it is. 2. 2 more gets down to 1. 0. And then 1 spark out over here. And then park. Done deal. So we can do that the whole same setup again. 5,000ths, and we take it back up to 5. Go back into automatic, and we'll do both sides of the table. This is going to handle fast. 5 at each end. 5, 5. This is going to happen quick. Same thing, we'll transition at 5/10. All right, 2 at a time now. And still 1 spark out. And now we'll just switch over to traverse for the cross feed. We're going to do the same program, 5,000ths. And you can watch the cross feed dial. Whoops, more on there. This takes a little bit longer, but we can get it to move up. I'll speed it up a little bit if I can. So we're going to do 5,000ths. We're switching over to cross feed, and we start it again. And that doesn't work. Let's try this. That's better. And I should probably put it in that mode for it to work. Let's see if I got that right. You got that. There she goes. Yeah, there it is. I got this set pretty close too. And we can maybe play with that a little bit on the fly, but let's watch it switch. When it switches, we should lose 5. 5/10 that is. Now these got to go all the way back to the back end. We'll let it do 1 or 2, then I'll just go switch it over to plunge and let it finish up. Let's get one going anyhow and make sure that works. I'm not even at down yet, sorry. That was one switch off. Let's try that one more time. There we go. I did it in the wrong position. We didn't call for a vertical feed yet. There it is. 4, 5. Let it go one more time down to 4. I can speed this up a little bit maybe. Probably. Push this in. Now we're really moving. It's a big jump. There's 4. And we get down to 3/5, and I'll flip over the lever. There's 3/5. I think I can just override it now with the plunge circuit and let it go. Yeah. There we go. 3, 2, 5, 2. We're just plunging now. 1, 5, 1. Now we're going to go 2/10 at a time. Same program. 3, 1, 0. 1 spark off. Should park now. Yeah, it parks. I mean, it all works really nice.